Demon dogs. Those things are the freakiest things I have ever seen, and I genuinely can't comprehend something more horrific than that. I fully believe that these demon dogs are the ones behind all the dogman stories in America. I can't explain what they are, only that they are demons that vaguely resemble rabid dogs on two legs. They are not of our dimension, and can teleport at will, turn invisible, all that. Visit my grandma in bumfuck nowhere. Small village, woods all around, weird folk shit going on, typical Eastern European wilderness. It's getting dark. She asks me to gather all the chicken and turkeys and geese and all the birds since they've been out to pick grass. Suddenly hear my grandma's dog bark and yelp like hell. It's like he's mad. I had geese getting attacked, think it's a fox just attacking birds. I run to see what I can only describe a thing on two legs with the head of a dog. That thing is black, looks really skinny and tall but has a clear dog head and walks on two legs. The thing stands above a dead goose, looks devoured, only feathers and blood left. It turns and walks away towards the woods, and a few minutes later I hear this really loud arr almost like a pirate call. Too afraid to pursue. For the record, our dog was a really big mean thing. A couple months later our grandma called us to tell that the dog died. Apparently someone strangled him and hanged him off a tree near his dog house. We suspected our dog attacked some neighbors' dogs and they killed him in revenge, since our dog was generally really mean and liked to fight with other dogs. It's really odd though, nothing like that ever happens there. People don't just go around killing other people's animals. The village is small and everyone knows everyone. I fucking doubt that happened.
A couple friends of mine in WV have seen them. They didn't know the word dogman. Each called them monkey dogs.
Actually, I'm curious. Either of you ever see or hear anything about a mangy-looking dog thing that walks on its hind legs? Both I and a good friend have seen it near the woods above North Van. Think I may have posted before about this on this board, but being stupid, I didn't type it out first and save it. See the attached pic. About 10 to 12 years ago when I was in high school, I was seeing a girl who lived near the small strip mall and I was heading home around 10 p.m. via the bus. The red line shows the route I took from her place to the bus stop in question. While I was waiting at the bus stop, I would periodically step onto the road and look down to see if the bus was coming yet. If you Google Nestor's Market, North Van, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Normally you can see quite a ways farther than the Google Street View does justice. At any rate, after checking a few times, I saw the headlights of the bus coming up Dolleton. As I'm watching it, I see some kind of animal poke its head out of the bushes where the blue arrow is. I assumed it was a raccoon or some other small critter until it stepped out into the open. The bus was still a ways away, but I could still see the silhouette of whatever came out of the trees quite clearly. It looked like an emaciated greyhound on its hind legs, except the back legs had their joints reversed. It stepped out, and scampered from its side of the road to my side and disappeared into the bush on my side of the road. I was basically dumbstruck by what I saw and didn't take my eyes off the road until the bus pulled up. The driver said he didn't see anything when I asked if he saw the animal in the road just then, and I finished my journey home without incident. I legitimately wonder if I just saw something normal and confused it for what I thought I saw until I asked some other friends, particularly ones that worked up on MT Seymour, and they described seeing a similar creature when they would drive up or down the mountain late at night. Also note that I did not give a description of what I saw when I would ask other people, only if they had ever seen anything strange, and they would give a very similar description to what I had seen. I've never spoken to anyone who's seen it do anything other than scamper about, but most people do describe that it had an almost sick feeling to it. Not necessarily that it was sick, more that it was like a symptom of something in the area being sick. 1998, 10-year-old me sleeping in day bed in cabin, parents in another cabin, I'm staying in cabin with cousin, 13, deep in a woods, cabin has no power/running water. Just fireplace and candles, apparently cousin and my mom saw some weird animal, I didn't see shit, comfy sleeping. Huge slap on the wall behind me shakes my bed, wake up, cousin's eyes wide open and he's dead still sitting up in bed, cousin puts out the candle we were using for light, there's a little window and he looks outside, freaks out and jumps back into his bed, whatever, go back to sleep, wake up and see this gaunt long arm that's hand looks more like a chimpanzee hand, slowly move up my bed from under it, can't move body, pucker anus. Zip, hand starts choking me, pulls me under bed, I managed to give out a weak yelp and cousin helps me out of under the bed, he's freaking out and so am I, too scared to go to parents' cabin. We stay up for the rest of the night. Asked him later what he saw. Said he saw a wolf stand up on two legs and smile at him. Asked him if it looked like a werewolf. He said it just looked like a regular wolf that suddenly started to move like a cartoon and was very expressive. Would have passed it off as a waking dream if not for the fact he said he saw a hand pull me under the bed and whatever skinwalker wolf thing he saw outside.